Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit, and it is for the Pastgen TV Championship. Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by his advocate Paul Heyman. He hails from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and weighs in tonight at 287 pounds, Brock Lesnar. Well, Brock Lesnar, the only two-time champion in the history of this wrestling promotion. Love him or hate him, the impact he has had on this promotion has possibly been bigger than any athlete has ever made on it. The question is, can he become a three-time champion and regain that belt? Or is it out with the old and in with the new? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent. Hailing from Venice Beach, California, and weighing in tonight at 250 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Pastgen TV Champion. This is Sting. Great ovation for the Stinger as always. The man that was able to take that belt away from Brock Lesnar, defeating him in the finals of the tournament to become the champion. Very, very different circumstances behind that match though. Lesnar wasn't expecting a fight on that night, he wasn't prepared, and of course he didn't have Paul Heyman by his side. Very, very different affair here tonight, and this could be the end of the road for Sting's title reign. Nobody knows what's going to happen here. There's only one way to find out, and let's see how this one plays out. It's finally happening, the rematch. New arena, new look. Will it be the new champion? Or will Brock Lesnar be able to regain? Beautiful German suplex there by Lesnar, and Lesnar seems to be starting out very aggressive here, and he gets another waistlock on the Sting. A vicious German suplex again by Lesnar. This is a very different Brock Lesnar to the one we saw on the previous occasion that these two faced each other. And Lesnar really coming out aggressive, and that's got to be the influence of Paul Heyman, who is clapping very, very approvingly there at ringside. He's got to be offering some guidance to his man, and Lesnar is at his most dangerous when Paul Heyman is at his side. We all know that. Thunderous clothesline in the corner. Look at that. The referee getting in the way, getting thrown out, and look at now Sting. Sting being thrown into the referee. Well, Lesnar's the challenger, not the champion. He wants to be careful he doesn't get disqualified. And look at this. A little bit of overconfidence creeping in on Lesnar's part. The Stinger knocking him right on his arse. And a big clothesline now by the Stinger. Referee slowly getting back to his feet. And now Sting looking to launch some offense on Lesnar and knocking him right to the outside. Now Sting going up top, looking to hit a big move and a big double axe handle. Thunderous impact there with that big axe handle from the top rope all the way to the outside, and now Sting sends Lesnar crashing over those steel ring steps. Referee making the count.
3.
And now Sting with Lesnar reeling, smashes his head right into that steel ring post. Lesnar may be out after that shot to the head.
1,
We could,
2.
well, I was just going to say, title could be retained, but Lesnar, it's going to take a lot more to put him away. Now Sting sends him into the corner, comes charging in, but Lesnar saw that one coming, getting the elbow up, and now Lesnar, big time clothesline, didn't quite get the full contact to that. Now goes behind Sting, beautiful German suplex, real back and full stuff, and look at this power by Lesnar. Sting weighing in at 250 pounds, but Lesnar making him look like a cruiserweight with the way he's just throwing him around, and now a vicious clothesline. Maybe the sands of time are running out on the title reign of the Stinger. Lesnar comes charging in, Sting ducks the attack. And now Sting going to work on strikes. Tries a big blow to the head, blocked by Lesnar on the right hand, and Sting sent down to the canvas. Sting quickly getting back to his feet and gets nailed with a vicious German suplex. Now Lesnar, lateral press, shoulders down. Has he done enough to become a three-time champion? Well, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Sting getting the shoulder up before the referee could even make the count of 2. Now Lesnar coming charging into the corner and another thunderous clothesline. We know a lot more about the risk of concussions in the business these days. And with the way Lesnar is pummeling Sting, you've got to be concerned for the well-being of that man. Now Lesnar collar and elbow tie up. Look at this, looking to finish the match, looking to go for the F5, but the Stinger wriggling out, taking Lesnar down. It's anybody's match. And Sting with another clothesline. We talk about the impact of Lesnar's clothesline, but Sting can throw some heavy ones himself. Look at that, Lesnar getting to his feet and immediately getting knocked down by the Stinger. Feeding off the energy of this capacity crowd. And look at this now, Heyman on the apron. Heyman trying to distract Stinger. Look at that, the Stinger knocking him off, but oh my God, no. Paul Heyman may have got clobbered by the Stinger, but calls in the distraction, allowing Lesnar to now nail the F5. It looks like it's good night, Stinger. Lesnar may be ensuring that he's put the final blow on, going for the 450, but look at that. Stinger getting the knees up. Now from behind, the one-handed face crusher. Just when you think it's over, Stinger pulls out another trick. Inverted atomic drop. Look at Heyman on the apron and once again getting knocked off. Heyman may be the worst injured one out of this match. Sting trying sunset flip, but Lesnar getting their shoulders out very quickly. Heyman may have a concussion after this one. Lesnar really going to work on the Stinger with these heavy clotheslines. And what's he going for here? Brock submission maneuver, trying to hyperextend the knee. Sting managing to find a way out of that submission hold, and now Lesnar going to the top, something he doesn't do very often. Well, trying a knee drop, and there you can see why he doesn't go there that often. Completely missing, but staying in control with another vicious German suplex, dropping the Stinger right on his head. Now sends him into the corner, does Lesnar. What's this by Lesnar? Hooks the legs, slingshot. Oh, and look at that, the knees in the spine. That's a move I've not seen from Lesnar before. He's pulling out every trick he knows to try and put the Stinger away. And now Lesnar looking to go for another F5, looking to put the finishing touches on the Stinger, but the Stinger reversing. Nobody's going to go down easy in this one. Big left hand by Lesnar. Lesnar now comes charging in. Irish whip sends Sting onto the apron and knocks him to the outside of the ring.
One.
And just got that, Sting nearly getting to his feet, getting nailed with a baseball slide, but this is not the game that Lesnar wants to get involved in. He can't win by count out. He needs a pinfall or a submission if he wants to win that title back. Sting would happily settle for a count out. Now, beautiful German belly to belly suplex by Lesnar. Irish whip sending Sting for the ride off the ropes, picks him up. Vicious spine buster. And Lesnar's probably looked the stronger of the two. Sting may be out after that maneuver. Wait a minute though, the referee getting in the way and Sting using this to his advantage. Now sending Lesnar for the ride off the ropes. Tries a move, completely fails. Tries a second time, picks him up. Another inverted atomic drop by Sting. Oh, this is too close to call. Sting no, charges in. Stinger splash in the corner. Now Sting sends him to the opposite corner. Another Stinger splash. Lesnar looks to be hurt here. Lesnar looks to be in trouble. Can Sting capitalise? Charges in. Look at that, spear and right hands to the face, taking Lesnar down. Lesnar back to his feet. Another clothesline by Sting. Sting needs to come up with something to try and finish Lesnar off. Maybe this is it. Perched on the top rope, comes diving off. Beautiful missile drop kick. Is Sting going to go for the cover? No, he's not. That could be something he lives to regret. Now going behind Lesnar and the Scorpion Death Drop. Nailing the Scorpion Death Drop on Lesnar. Leg is hooked. Shoulders are down.
2, 3.
And the Stinger retains his title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still the Pastgen Television Champion, Sting.
Well, what a match, and as much as I don't like the man personally, take nothing away from Brock Lesnar, because there were a couple of occasions there Sting looked dangerously close to losing that title, but in the end
the champion managed to prevail, and Sting, against all odds, put in one hell of a performance here tonight, and he is still your Pastgen Television Champion. What a moment.